Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Saturday. All right, guys, I hope everybody had the best 4th of July. And guys, it's the weekend, which means, listen, that means we all get to just go hang out, be safe, have the best weekend, go to the beach if you have one near you, go to a pool, spend time with your family. It doesn't really matter what it is, but I just hope that everybody is just really enjoying themselves. Now, tomorrow's my birthday, which I absolutely cannot wait for. But in the meantime, you guys know, obviously, my camera is not on. That means that we are still in Orlando, but we are leaving today. And I'm just ready to be back with my little fur babies and the naked little titty tats and all of the things. But with that, we're not back to talk about me. No, we're back to talk about, actually, it's like a plethora of things. Real Housewives of Orange County, Kim Zolciak, everything. So smash the like button, show some love, and let's jump right in. All right, guys, so we have to start here because Ariana Bierman, who's on Next Gen NYC, obviously we have seen this. She has accused her mom of stealing her money, claiming that there have been discrepancies in some of the shared expenses. But Kim defended herself, saying that her accusations are false and insisted that all financial dealings were very transparent. But Ariana has pushed the narrative while Kim is still positioning herself as being wronged. And I don't know how this is going to pan over. But truly, at the end of the day, I think that Kim is not happy with the portrayal. And like, I think that she feels like, really, with all of this, she's frustrated that the edit makes her appear like she's dishonest when she believes that she did act in good faith. So I feel like the producer involvement kind of hinted that she, I don't know, that the storyline might have been fueled by editing choices that maybe put Kim in a more negative light. But as far as Emily Simpson, she slammed Katie Ginella. And I want to go into the Real Housewives of Orange County for just a second, because as like when it comes to Ariana Bierman and Kim Zolciak, I don't know why Ariana Bierman would come on. She's not literally like, it's not like it's a bashing session with her and Kim Zolciak. She's, I think, giving her opinion on what's going on and how she feels like she was wronged in the whole situation with the finances. And she's also saying, listen, I love my mom, and I will always be there for my mom. However, at the end of the day, I just think that I'm always going to take my mom's side. I think that I was wronged. And with her not having any like malintent behind her voice and the way that she's expressing herself, I do truly, I believe her. But let's get into the Emily Simpson of it all, because Emily claims that Katie is self-sabotaging, showing patterns of like overreacting and putting herself in a lot of dramatic situations. And Emily also says that Katie repeatedly is breaking people's trust and calling unexpectedly, like bring drama into other people's lives. And maybe Katie is. Maybe Katie is this mastermind that we were not expecting. And this could be true. Do I believe it? I don't know. Because I watched Katie on the show and I kind of feel like it could actually be true. She suggested that Emily, that she's done with Katie's behavior and said that, it's strained the group's dynamics and also affected the show's atmosphere. And also, Emily said that Gretchen wasn't surprised when Tamara left, implying that, as far as like Tamara quitting on the show when Gretchen called her out, that there was a lot of divisiveness on set. And I think for Tamara, when she walked away, I don't think that she walked away because she was afraid of conflict with Gretchen Rossi. I think that she walked away because her co-host literally just found out that she had stage 4 cancer with four different surgeries that needed to happen. She had tumors. It was 4 tumors that were on her brain. She had 1 on her lung. I think that Tamra had just had it at that point. I think that she was emotionally exhausted. I don't think that anybody is ever going to push Tamra off of the show. And I think when Gretchen brought some bullshit to her, she was like, I'm not dealing with your ass. I think that you're silly. I think that you're stupid. And I don't have the energy for this kind of situation. Truly, was this an out for her? Yes. But am I buying what she's selling? Absolutely. I do. Now, as far as Alexis, Emily acknowledged that Alexis, she was sort of important to the cast in the sense that she offered some balance amid the chaos. And I think that that referred to Shannon Beador. But speaking of Shannon Beador, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but her ex, David Beador, has been in the press wildly. And I always compare his divorce with Lesley to Kim Zolciak and Corey Bierman. Honestly, because they filed for divorce. She accused him of being gay. They talked about the alimony. He said that he used her for financial reasons. And now they have been seen together again after the news that he filed for a temporary restraining order against her. So if you're filing for a restraining order, I don't know if you guys know how this works, but you don't get to be in the same room, in the same vicinity. There's a certain amount of yards that you have to be like away from each other. So I truly, truly do not get this. But as far as like the context of the restraining order, it was allegedly filed over verbal threats and concerns for his safety. But now, after that, there were public sightings that kind of triggered the speculation because the couple was seen together immediately after the legal filing. And that was a surprising development. Like, people did not know what was going on. So fans are speculating that there's more behind the headlines and wondering if they are back together under these circumstances. And I truly don't have the answer, but I think that we've been dealing with this for a long time, you guys. Now, moving on. Shannon Beador also defended the whole feud with Katie and Emily that's going to be on the Real Housewives of Orange County. So she responded to this and she agreed that Katie's boundary issues and self-destructive behavior needs to be held accountable. And I think that she's siding with Emily, but she is calling for support from the cast, suggesting that the group should intervene and address Katie's pattern before things get worse. And as far as like everything that's going on with the group, she did reveal that she misses the days that they'd handle a conflict with grace rather than social media firestorms. And I don't know if that day still exists, but I'm curious what you guys think. Guys, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and we'll see you tomorrow on camera. Happy almost birthday. Love you guys. Bye.